Boone Paul J. Bereswill, Baltimore. Since December, the Yankees knew the start time for their July 8 game against the Blue Jays in Toronto could be switched from day to night. However, the fact that it was moved from a 1:07 start to 8:05 p.m. after it was announced the Yankees would be playing a doubleheader in Baltimore on July 9 has gotten a rare rise out of the Yankees manager, who has displayed a sunny disposition since the first day he was hired. In a discussion with the media Sunday morning at Camden Yards after the Yankees-Orioles game was rained out, the second in 4 days, it was mentioned to Boone that the ESPN game in Toronto was locked in as a night gig. "Unlock it," Boone, a former ESPN employee, said in a stern voice. On Saturday, Boone said he would like to see the game in Toronto revert to a day game in order to avoid playing a night game in Canada, flying to Baltimore and playing two. However, he didn't think it would happen. On Sunday, Boone was still hopeful MLB and ESPN, with a nudge from the Players Association, would see things his way. The only concession so far is the first game of the doubleheader on July 9 will start at 5:05 p.m. instead of 4:05 p.m. Surely, that won't be enough to mollify the Yankees, who have battled snow, rain and two lengthy travel delays due to plane problems across the first 54 games of the season. When Sunday's action unfolded, the Yankees' .685 winning percentage was the best in baseball. "I haven't heard anything new. Hopefully, it's still happening behind the scenes," Boone said after announcing Domingo German, Sunday's scheduled starter, would pitch the second game of the doubleheader against the Tigers on Monday in Detroit. Staff ace and early Cy Young candidate Luis Severino starts the first game. "Hopefully there is some pressure being applied because that is not good for the product on the field or the safety of our guys, having go from night game, flight and right into a doubleheader. Anybody who would argue with that is not being truthful. MLB officials have been discussing the problem and will continue to do that this week. Players Association is searching for ways to resolve it, but there was nothing new on Sunday from either side. While the Yankees are always a draw, it's strange ESPN would cherry-pick a game against the Blue Jays to show on a Sunday evening. Sunday's game was called at 10:40 a.m., but that didn't quicken their departure to Detroit because they were scheduled to leave Baltimore at 5:30 p.m. It has been rescheduled as a split doubleheader on August 25 at Camden Yards. During the 54 Yankee games, Boone has handled the players and situations well, but admits weather charts have him flummoxed. "This seems wild. I have never looked at weather reports and radar so much in my life," Boone said. "I am not getting any better at reading them, either." In addition to the August 25 twin bill, the Yankees have Monday's doubleheader in Detroit and will essentially play two games on June 18 in Washington. A suspended game against the Nationals from May 15 will resume and the regularly scheduled game will follow. Then there is the July 9 doubleheader against the O's. Though understanding there is nothing that can be done to stop the sky from crying, Boone discovered a thin silver lining in the dark clouds that have been following the Yankees around the country. "We handle it pretty well. You have to try to appreciate the day off now and recharge the batteries and stay off your legs knowing we have doubleheader Monday, and knowing we are going to Toronto after two games," Boone said. "Obviously, games are building up, but we understand it's out of our control. We will try and gain the benefits of having a day off right now.